What to say now? What to say? Just say. Hopefully this won't be long, because I know the other reading I did started off one way, took an unexpected turn for me. I had to get up out that energy. It was so dark, like. But anywho, y'all, I know my kids have spiritual gifts, because there's been often times where me and my daughter, same night, we have dreams about our family. My dream would consist of the family chasing after me, trying to corner me, trying to surround me on all sides, right? And then in her dreams, the family are trying to welcome her, trying to get her to come back. And, you know, it did show up in real life. Like, they knew where she worked. So they'll come up there purposely, trying to talk to her, trying to invite her to come back to the house or come do this and da-da-da this, right? She wasn't going, because they know they couldn't get to me. So they thought, but when I was in college, she was with them. So I don't know, whatever they try to do to her when she was younger, I don't know if it's still over her or what, but now, I know she don't get mad at me for, speaking on this, but, the family, like I said, will either come to her job, or she happened to be out at the club, she'll see other family members, and they'll be trying to talk to her and stuff like that, thinking that, she'll be the one to let them in and stuff like that. No. So she had a dream the other day, and she woke up, and it was funny because I was getting ready to text her, but she beat me to it. And I thought she was still asleep around that time. So she was like, Mom, she's like, I had a dream that the family was chasing me. She was like, I was at the gas station, and then she was like, Uncle had pulled up and he tried to block me out, trying to get me to talk to him, but she was like, some type of way I maneuvered around, and I was 222, and I was able to get around him, and it was like everywhere I go, they was showing up, and stuff like that. And she was like, and I was running from them. And she was like, I remember I went into this building, and she was hiding, and it was like a dark room or something like that. And she was like, she felt like she wasn't alone in the room. So then she was like, it was this girl in there. And the girl talking to her, and she was like, you should talk to your family. Talk about something. I wish I would have had talked to mine before, And at the time, my daughter was like, she didn't know the girl was a ghost. But she kept trying to get her to talk, telling her, yeah, you need to go talk to your family. You need to talk to your family. But then when my daughter was like, no, I'm not doing that, woo, 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 the ghost started chasing her. But she was like, Mom, I didn't feel like it was bad energy. But she was like, when she started chasing me, I was confused. And I had to tell her, I said, well, she could have been a trickster spirit, That's how they do. They come acting like they need help, or they sad, or, some way how they can get into your emotions. And so you'll be wanting to help them, because when you are a healer, that's what you do. You want to help people, right? I was like, but because you kept denying her, she got mad. I said, because if there was a good spirit, they wouldn't have got mad like that. They wouldn't have been chasing you and making you, because ultimately it's your decision. It's your free will, right? They can't make you. So we gonna get into this. I don't know if y'all been having dreams about family. Y'all make sure before y'all go to sleep, y'all are asking for their protection and they cover your head. I sleep with an onyx crystal over my head at times, especially during ritualistic times, satanic rituals, let me put it that way. Because when my sister had texted me, it hit me up, I didn't see it till like a whole month later. And during that time was during the satanic ritual. Spirit ain't don't play. Self-love. It's gonna be a lot that's gonna come out. It's a lot that is coming out. So you need to give yourself grace and mercy. I don't know if y'all feel it, but it's like the energy is heavy right now. We're doing a lot of magic over our crown chakras because I'm feeling my crown chakra tingling. A lot of distortions, confusion spells, chaos spells, disruption. It's like they're trying to break your peace, but they know they can't get through you. So if you have kids or your pets or people you hang around, they are using them to try to get to you, is what I'm picking up. Spirit said now is the time for you to go within. If you've been doing a lot for people, remember your self-love. Remember that who you feed and who you help one day might be the person who's gonna come in and try to destroy you. So if your gut feeling, your intuition is telling you, especially when you have people who want you to do stuff for them all the time, but then don't want to do nothing for you, time to step back, wise up. You got to change what I say. It's like a change. I'm telling you, there's a lot of changes in the air. Because you see, raindrops is like tears. Moon, whatever is hitting in this moon, the sun is revealing it. But you still got to show yourself love. Still come from a place of love, because whatever you find out and what's coming out is going to hurt. And it's going to probably make you angry to the point you want to do something. 7-11, Spirit is saying that's why they're giving these messages now. It's a lot. It's a lot. Perception. Did I say distortion? Like they're trying to change your perception. Spiritual birth. It's like they're trying to come in before the stuff comes out. Honoring your energy. I'm going to keep this one. Yes. Time to honor your energy. Stop breaking your back for others who won't break their back for you. You have joy. And joy, I've been seeing this last reading, joy kept coming out or showing itself in abundance. I'm telling you, they're trying to come back because you're getting abundance. It don't necessarily mean money, but peace. When you have peace, you have mastered a lot. Because when things come your way, when these problems present themselves to you, you can handle it better. It's like you're not, oh my God, what am I gonna do? I gotta do this. And then you do something that goes against your integrity and your morals, because it make it seem like, oh, it's an urgency that you have to do this, but really you just have to take a step back and just think. Like, okay, Spirit, come through. Whatever this is, I know this too shall pass. I'm relying on you to guide me through this. Show me what I need to do. They don't like that. They don't like your connection with Spirit. That's why they keep fucking with your crown chakra, your third eye, first eye. Because things happen in spirit first before they show up in physical. So I would think that would be your first eye, to see things in spirit. Then you see things in the physical. But I'll play along. Masculine energy. So you're in the energy of going after what you want, doing the things that brings you joy, satisfying that inner child, as long as it's not bringing harm to others. Like looking at the world in childlike eyes, seeing the enjoyment or the beauty in things. Like I was saying, like just being out in nature, just simplest things like that for me brings me joy. Being outside and not taking for granted that I can walk to different places, that I can look and see all these different types of birds, and they're so pretty. It was some birds I ain't ever seen before, you know what I'm saying, that's not native to down south. Like, just being able to see that and not take advantage of that, because every time I turn around, wherever they had a lot or land, they building something on it. Like, it's every time you turn around, there's more buildings going up and less land. What up, Spirit? Stripping illusions and let it go. What I tell you. Telling this is what this full moon is bringing about, and this Mercury retrograde. When spirits show you what's been going on, or revealing whatever it is, you gotta let it go. Stop holding on to it. It's time. Something better is coming in. Your psychic development. Trust it. Just because other people don't understand or they think it's weird, but how is it demonic when it's a God-given gift? But yet people in church, and I'm gonna go there, can sit here and talk in tongues and say that's God-given, but it's okay for them to talk in tongues, but it's not okay for you to use your gift to help others. Now, if you have a problem with that, then that means you don't want people to see what you're doing behind the scenes. You're hiding. But, and that's the motherfucking truth. I ain't speak no lies. A lot of people are scared of your psychic development as well, because you be on point. Whether it's just an everyday conversation or something, yeah, it be on point, and they hate it. Because you're always revealing something. They go to sun again. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cards out here with the sun out. Revealing things, and they hate that. What's done in the dark will come to light. It says movement into balance. Yes. This is why you supposed another sun. Moon. Sun. Growth. Speaking your truth, no matter how good or how bad it looks to others, you're speaking it, because they can't use what they think is going to hurt you against you, because you're already speaking on it. It's not touching you. It's like you're healing those wounds, and they hate that. But you're feeding Mother Earth. Them secrets, hidden secrets. I was just going to say unalignments. That's hidden. Well, there's unalignments of people's careers, of what they had going on, or actual unalignment. Like, this is what's coming. These ancestors, these souls are speaking. You're allowing them to speak, and some of them are speaking through you. And they mad, they getting desperate. For this family, friends, ex-lovers, the elites, or whoever. Yeah, you got a reunion of souls. Unlimited possibilities. And I said, people in your bloodline that have been unalived or things taken from them. And I said something about birds. It's no coincidence that when I say 1414, when I say shit, it show up in these cards. Ain't no fake here. I don't have to have 1 million views. I know my job is to reach a few. It may seem small, but you never know, that few might be the ones that's gonna bust shit wide open. You never know what a person calling is. I'm telling you. What else is on here? Yeah. Birds, I'm telling you. Around my home now, I'm seeing a whole bunch of red birds. Bunny rabbits. abundance. It's like things are multiplying right now. And you're in this energy, and because they can't feed off your energy no more, they want it back. But they can't come to you because they know you guarded and you're not going. Whether they try to send somebody that you don't know, but they know you're picking up energy. And you'll give off warnings. And they still don't take heed, but they still try. I'm talking about that energy go right back to them real quick. I'm a witness to that. These unlimited possibilities. It's like wherever they try to stop you, it's like you turn around and you start doing something else. It's like, damn, now I gotta sit here and do all this and this, and like they scrambling try to stop you doing that. But you still got new beginnings, boo. Your creativity, I'm telling you, it's like nowhere, no matter where you turn, your sacral chakra is creating abundance right now. It's like you called your power back. That creativity that you thought was once gone is coming back, and you're going to be able to celebrate that feminine energy. Spirit said it's time to take action with this masculine energy. At one point, you was in that energy. Now it's time for you to receive. You see it? Yeah, bottom of where you have struggling. If you were struggling before, that situation is being healed, Spirit said. Now these people being burdened because of your growth, your inner journey, your inner work, and your transformation. I'm telling you, seeing omens around your home, or they try to come and do stuff around your home, and it made them retreat. Trying to attach things to your sacral energy. No. Well, Spirit, what you got to say? They are not okay. I told you, because it's giving me, I don't know, half of y'all already seen Sinners, but how he came to the doorstep of that couple and he was playing all innocent and like he just needed help and all this and this and that. This is how they gonna show up to your doorstep, and this dog is outside. Come on now. And it's raining. They're gonna want your sympathy. But they don't want you to forget all the shit that they did to you. It's almost like they want you to have a memory loss. Go get some fresh air. Tell you, stop being inside all day. Go outside. Let that sun touch you. Let that breeze hit your hair. Enjoy nature while we still have it, because they are definitely trying to destroy it. You might get a lot of answers or things come to you in unexpected ways. All right, you gotta treat yourself, eat whatever you want. But I'm getting, y'all do know that certain blood types, you should be eating certain things, right? But then too, you gotta watch what you eat, what you put in your body. Was it physically, mentally, emotionally, or whatever? You gotta watch out, because they trying to put stuff in our food. Spiritual birth. But it's also an excess. Like if you eating healthy 5 or 6 days out the week, if you want to go and get you a steak, don't feel bad about it. Just don't overindulge. Gluttony. But they see you eating good and they struggling, so now they want to come in and eat off of your table. When they try to take your table at first, 1919, and you walked away and built you your own table, which is much sturdier. Do what you love. I'm telling you, they seeing you in this energy. And you don't give a fuck about what nobody got to say about it. Because you doing you and you ain't worried. Party in your heart, letting that inner child out. That's what I'm saying. A lot of y'all might like to dance, sing, read, write poetry, listen to music, make music, write songs. But you're not out here trying to seek like no record deal, because once you sign a contract, that's binding. music industry is not where it's at. You see a lot of people blowing up with the authenticity by just posting stuff on their own thing. And when they get recognized, some like, no, I'm being independent. 2022, 222 is not always an angel. What did I tell you? I'm not okay. These people that's trying to come back to you, they are not okay. They just want what you got, but they're going to present themselves, or they sending people to get you to open up so they can do whatever type of magic or whatever that they're trying to do, so they can come on in and bring you back down to size because they feel like you got the big head, or you gloating, or you showboating, and you're not. You're just living life. Because of their jealousy and stuff, they think that, which is real stupid. Smile, smile more, even more. That's what I'm saying. There might be a time where it was hard for you to smile. Like you couldn't find nothing to smile about because you allowed the pressures of everyday life to get to you, even though it was hard. But after the rain, rest assured, the sun will shine again. You know what I'm saying? And that's a quote from Player. Y'all know I love me some Player. So yeah, they see your laughter and stuff like that. You went from not smiling, always stressed, to smiling, no matter what's going on. This too shall pass. I'm telling you. You knew this. While they was over here celebrating and doing what they was doing after they did to you, and this is your ancestors creating you and holding you and letting you know it's going to be okay. They're going to be your rock, your foundation, your spiritual team. That everything that you lost, you will get back. Now the tables turn. Inhale, exhale. What you doing? Meditating. Bringing that peace, getting that peace. These people don't have peace. That's why they're coming after you. To die that is cast, playing Dungeons and Dragons, like this was a game to them. And they were up here, they're like they were trying to dictate your life. Using your energy. And you see that, you was like, fuck no. You stood up to them. Called your energy back. Now they need your help. Spirit said you better say no. Because they ain't going to do nothing but suck the life back out of you. And take what belongs to you. They going to come in, they want to complain. They going to want to talk and make you feel sorry for them about what they're going through, knowing that what they're going through is because of the shit that they did to other people. And mainly you. You don't want to hear that shit. Block their ass. Slowly but surely, the end of the deck. These people ain't shit. They had the free will to do it. Let them have the free will to get out of it. You did. You ain't had no help when they put you in this shit because they thought what they was doing was going to fuck you up. And it might have fucked you up for a little bit. But you resilient. You rose above it. You didn't need their help. You walked away and didn't look back. And they were surprised by that. Your inner strength. Because it's something that they didn't have. Because they like to sit here and have a crowd. Recruit other people to take you down. When you stand alone with your ancestors surrounding you. Your spiritual team surrounding you. Some of y'all don't even know y'all whole fucking deities, demigods around here. Or reincarnation of. But y'all don't want to believe that. They sit there and tell you that we have junk DNA. Ain't nothing junk about it. It's just that they have did so much to hide that gene or to make it lie dormant, 2442. Calcifying our pineal gland. Keeping the frequency low so they can control us. They, yeah, rise above it. I told you they're going to come in and talk about something. It's not a big deal. Them rose-colored glasses. Fuck them. What they talking about? I'm telling you, they just trying to come back in because they want to have abuse of power. Because you are the light. They want the money. They want to do all this with your energy. And you don't have to do all this. All you have to do is speak it. I'm telling you, you won't have to do all this. All you have to do is speak it. They put you in that lion's den and you came out of that unscathed. Now they finna have to go in there and they ain't gonna be able to handle it. That lion is finna devour them. That's because they didn't heal and they don't want to heal. A lot of them getting sick. A lot of them are begging. Yeah. Yeah. And all you did was spread love. Because you know why? Love conquers all. Especially when it's coming from the heart. Not no false love. Just what these people giving to you all your life. Hey, because they don't know what love is and they haven't been taught that. Relieve the pressure. And then you have, I dare to declare my love. So somebody may try to come in and want to marry you. The people that went against you, now they fell in love with you. What you gonna tell them? When people come to you, sleep on it. Use your discernment. Talk to your higher self before you go to bed. And ask Spirit to protect you and to make sure it's your higher self and not an illusion of somebody else projecting in your dreams, because this is what they was doing as well. Bottom of the deck, I can only count on myself. This is what you learned. This is what these people showed you. That their help was an illusion. You on a planet all on your own. And they trying to come in a habitat with you. And if they body shaming you and all that stuff, you are good as you are right now. Keep going. Don't nobody want to sit here and look like Kim Kardashian and Cardi B and all them putting all that fake stuff in there. And no offense to them. I'd rather work for mine. I don't care how long it take. My body is my own. I'm just trying to make sure it's healthy. All right, Spirit. I'm talking right out the jump. Nine of Swords, I'm telling you, they are in their head about what they done to you and others. What they done to you because you're the healer and you see them and you expose them. This is what they did not want you to know, that you have the ability to heal not only yourself, but others. They didn't want you to awaken. Because they mean they couldn't keep doing what they was doing. Using people and hurting people to get what they want. And that was at the bottom of the deck before I started shuffling. Now you sitting in this energy, you building your own empire by yourself, and you're not harming others. Slowly but surely. You might not have all that money yet, but it's coming. You're just building the foundation, and your foundation is strong because you rely on the Most High. You invoke the spirit of your ancestors. You are venerating them. You're not worshiping them. You're giving them praise, because without them, you would not be here. Without them, they wouldn't be giving you the guidance that you need, or the gifts, because some of them will give up their gifts to give to you if they see that you're going to do them right or use them right, because you are needed. Yeah, you got the Seven of Pentacles. I'm telling you, it's like everything you're invested in is growing. And Spirit is putting a spotlight on it, and they see it. And they fight. Because they tell my son, well, the ones just kind of reminded me of like abracadabra, you know, the ones or whatnot. They're breaking because of the magic that they put in, just trying to send out to you. It's not working. It's weak. You're more powerful than all of them put together. And you're exposing that. So now they blaming each other. Because like I said, normally what they was doing, especially if they soliciting help from petitioners and all that stuff, what they was doing would have worked. It's not working on you anymore. Now they trapped. Or they was setting traps for you, but you still found a way out, even though you didn't know what was going on or what they was doing to you. You was blinded. The spirit guided you and led you out of that situation because you trusted your instincts, your gut feeling. And that's because you was watching what you was eating, fasting. Yeah. Empress at the bottom. You got the King of Swords behind it and the Page of Swords. Yeah, somebody watching you. This King of Swords is watching you. But I see this gavel, so this could be like somebody of the law. Private detective. Or I just got, this could be somebody's partner who's seeing what that other partner is doing. Almost like Judgment Day with Denzel Washington. How he was supposed to be showing the rookie, you know, how police work go. And he was doing all these wrong deeds and wanted the partner to go along with it. But he had a decision to make with this Two of Swords. So maybe whoever this is, they see how their partner is going against you, is getting paid to do stuff against you. You could be a mother, or you could just be birthing a business or something like that, your creativity. And they're watching. They're watching you because whoever their partner is lying and saying you're doing this and you're doing that, but they're trusting their instinct, they're trusting their gut, and they see that you not doing nothing. And they're happy about it because now they got a decision to make. Are they gonna go with their morals, or are they gonna go for the money? But it's like the more this person watch you, the more they love you. And they're making plans for the future with you. They want to create something with you. Four of Wands. They want to have stability with you. Like I said, they listening to you and they watching you, and they see they're taking some of the things that you're saying and they applying it in their own life. It's like you're taking the blinders off of them. Or you probably even, this person probably even went undercover and been around you and had a conversation with you. You could have been at the grocery store and y'all just stopped and talked and you just speaking words of inspiration. And this person was like, nah, this ain't what, because energy doesn't lie, but people do. I'm gonna keep saying that. They want to go on a journey with you. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Yeah. Trying to make something happen, High Priestess. It's like you had them to see something. You helped them uncover something that they haven't seen before. For some, this could be a rookie with an old head that's about to retire. Or two of them that's been in the game for a while. And they just knew to each other, like they just became partners. Because somebody retired. I don't know, Three of Swords. Yeah, it's heartbreaking because this person felt like this person was a friend. And then, you know, with cops or stuff like that, they have this code, like you always supposed to have a cop back, even if they're doing wrong. This person know they're gonna have to bring this tower. Almost like they're working with Eternal Affairs too. So Eternal Affairs been watching them and watching how they've been taking people pentacles, especially like drug busts and stuff like that, or robbing people. pulling people over and knowing that they got warrants and stuff, but they're not doing anything for them to pull them over. But they got to pay them, bribing them. But they coming across like they just this good person, but they just doing nothing but painting a pretty picture. Yeah, this shit finna get exposed. Maybe someone that they're shaking down or something like that is getting ready to tell. Because it's giving me, I just watched this series called Unseen. It's about a cleaner who she cleans, is in Africa, and she cleans people's houses. Her husband went to jail. He confessed to murdering somebody, which he did not have anything to do with, but it was a guy who owned a business, but it was a cover-up because he sold drugs and all that stuff. He told them, hey, yeah, if you do this, then we're going to take care of your family. You're not going to stay in jail long, you know, but we got your family. And then all the slate would have been clean because he was a bouncer for the strip club. There was also another tie to the drug money and prostitution and stuff that they was doing. So maybe this crooked cop was going around to these businesses and shaking down like most of them do, especially like in the area. Because it's showing me too, Raising Canaan, when Rocky bought that hair salon. And when she was in there cleaning it up and all this stuff, the cops came and basically was like, well, you're going to need our protection, but you're going to have to pay for it. But then they was coming in, like she told them no, she was okay. She didn't need their protection. They came and, you know, destroyed the store, you know, doing all this, trying to scare her off or either scare her into paying them for her protection. Knight of Cups, they want to come in to bring you something. Maybe after what all your family has been doing, getting exposed, they're going to tell you. They want to bring balance. They want to be the emperor. So they might want to get you pregnant. This is what they're dreaming about. 7 of Wands. They know y'all can protect each other. Like spiritually, you can protect him, and physically, he can protect you. 6 of Wands, but they see victory with you. New beginnings. They feel like y'all will have a lot of options. 6 of Swords. It's like they know that you're going to walk away from bullshit. You're going to sense it. It's like you're going to help them. Or maybe he, you know, once all this come up, the corruption come up, and whatever this is with these cops or whatever the case it may be, they're going to walk away and they're going to start their own business, like being a private detective or something like that. And it's like you're going to help them with their cases or something. Nose itching. Yeah, he going to lay there to rest because he know if he stay on the force, people are going to look at him as a traitor, like you turned on one of your own. All because you wanted happiness with a female. You know that they're going to attack you, but it's like, almost like they're going to have you, what is it when, you know, you testify against somebody big that you know is like in a mafia or a mob or a gang or something like that. I don't know why I want to say Secret Service, but y'all know what I'm talking about. But they know they can't trust that either. So it's almost like they got a plan of what they're going to do once they reveal these secrets that y'all going to be able to celebrate. And they're going to bring you this offer. But they also know that they're going to keep coming for y'all. Because, like I said, they felt like that they stabbed them in the back because they went against their own. But this is the choice he got to make. Because it's like, the more he sits on this and don't say nothing, the more he feel like he's losing himself. Or it could be a she that she's losing herself. That she can't recognize herself. She don't see reflection in the mirror. He can't see his reflection in the mirror because he's going against what he knows is morally right and wrong. Oh, what's that movie? It was another movie I seen. Because I be asking Spirit, like, why you be having me watching these movies? Because it's like my taste would change to be different, like what I watch. But it was about a cop and 4 other cops who did a robbery. But in the middle of their robbery, a man came down and one of the cops, he hit him, spiritual bird, and he was an undercover cop. He was like, we got to take him to the hospital. But the other one was like, no, do you realize what we're doing? We're going to go to jail. So he shot him in the head. So this is something that they had to carry around. But then he got himself involved with a politician who knew what he did, knew what they did or something, or they did this for the politician or whatnot. And the politician's son and the girlfriend was caught up in a situation where it's dealing with another kingpin. And so the girl stole something from the kingpin, and in order for her to keep her life, she had to go and steal this truck full of drugs. So her boyfriend, you know, being in love with her, helped her do it. But then the same cops that stole before, they was in pursuit of them. But one of them ended up getting hurt. But they wasn't after them, you know, because they wanted the drugs themselves, because they was trying to sell it to a Chinese man who got his nephew killed. I mean, it was a big story, but in the end, the man redeemed himself. Because he had a good heart, but he just made a wrong decision. So that could be this story as well. Turning on his peers. Yeah, 5 of Swords. Tired of, you know, listening to these thoughts in his head, or listening to them telling him, oh, you got to do this, we in this together, and all this and this and that. And he know eventually they gonna turn, because they looking at him like, I feel like he's gonna turn. We're gonna kill him before he get to running his mouth. And in that movie, they did try to come at him. They tried to unalive him. Yeah. Getting out of that. Just a little too deep, but gratitude. Yeah. Peace, love, and gratitude.